Hey everybody, welcome back to Interlude, the series where I show you guys games I've been trying and enjoying, games I've been asked to try, and generally come up with stuff to do when I'm not feeling well and can't do normal games. I'm nigh. This is Spaceplan. So, Spaceplan, as far as I understand, is some sort of clicker game, which in the past I've enjoyed. And the idea is, according to the description, that it is based on a very bad understanding of Stephen Hawking's book, whose name I forget off the top of my head. A Brief History of Time. There we go. I have no idea what that means, so we're going to find out. So, my understanding is there's some kind of... It's short, but there's some kind of amusement in here. So we have the word outputter in the upper right-hand corner. Or outputter, maybe. I'm not sure how you would write outputter. And as the game started, it actually started, like, putting out logs in there. I couldn't really show that to you guys because it was literally as soon as it started. We have the ship stats in the upper left-hand corner, and I'm taking that to be days. Like, year 1, month 8, so on, so days. See, as it takes over. Orbiting mass, no idea. My understanding is that we will be sending potatoes into space. But let's find out. Let's see how it works. So let's click the button. Because it's saying click the button. Hooray, we have 1 watt. And I can't help but notice this little thing going on down there with those little bricks gradually filling that. And 9. Hooray, we did something! Wow, that was loud. The Thing Maker has power. Nice. Use it to build anything in our libraries. Searching Thing Maker libraries. Loading Advanced Robotics library. Failed. Cool. Loading Distress Call library. Also failed. Bugger. Loading Cookie library. Fail. This is just silly. Hey, references. Loading Potato library. Success. It'll do. Other libraries seem to be pretty corrupt. Okay. Get us some more power, please. Repair some solar panels and use the Kinet again. Okay. Okay. Just adjusted the sounds. Hopefully it won't be quite as bad now. Okay, so I guess we're just going to keep on clicking watts. Can I click this? I'm taking that sound means no. Okay, so let's just, Ooh. Need a bit of love. Works best in sunlight. 0.1 watt per second. 0% total wattage. So, click. Okay. So... that takes a very long time. Let's do the normal. Oh, hey, something just happened. What happened? What do we do? Okay, idea lister's up and running. Use it to improve your things with my lovely ideas. Cool. Okay, so we got the upgrade section. Cool. Let's go ahead and just flat upgrade that. So we're going to do kind of the normal clicker nonsense. Get things upgraded. Because this is how you do things. We're in Spaceplan! Hooray! Hello. Bloody hell, that obnoxious boot up. Embarrassing. Software devs, I love that it understands that. There we go, all up and running, build more things so we can work out exactly where we are. So we got this very cool visual system. Oh, hey, this is actually a... Cool. I thought this was a toggle. Actually, a scientifically accurate mode. I like it. Let's leave that on. That sounds like a good idea. So I like this. I really like this. So this is kind of neat. I like the visual here. So we'll just keep on doing the upgrades here. I want at least, 1 per second before we kind of move on here. There's some loud noises in here. So we're on year 2 already. Can we, come on, give me that 1 per second. We need that 1 per second. I needs it. I like that it tells you what percentage of total energy it is. This has a... This feels a lot better in terms of a clicker. Like, I like the concept of just, yay, we got 1 per second. I like the idea here. Like, there's a lot visually going on that shows me more about what I'm doing. Ship status, breezy. Cool. Like, I think I like a... Oh, right. I like the idea of having more information, and the visuals right now are pretty solid. Giving me a lot more that I can kind of see when it comes to the game. Oh, I like this got darker as soon as we pass into the shadow. That's pretty nice. Oh, music just went off. I don't know if that means anything. No, like, went off as in, like, you know, we hit the drop or something. I don't know. Is that what they call it? I can't help but notice it doesn't look like this is doing much. Wait, what happened? Oh! Works only in some... Wow! Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Like, I actually like that. Like, that's actually a very cool concept, that it actually takes the orbit into consideration. I like that. I do. 1 joule per second. Yeah. Okay, we built a potato. What did that do for me? Like, does that actually mean that we have a potato, like, clock or something? I don't know. I'm liking the music. I'm digging the music. We're on year 3. It's gonna take me like 1,000 years to figure out where the hell I am. That's fine. Is this Sputnik? I think that's Sputnik. Looks like Sputnik. Get ourselves another potato. And then we're going to do the repair solar panel, and then we'll start cleaning the solar panels. Because that seems mildly important, yeah? Having clean solar panels. Bam! We're up to 3.6 per second. Hopefully soon I won't be clicking as much. I like it when clickers reach the point where we're no longer clicking. Year 3, by the way. Okay. Panels are covered in red dust. Clean them for 3 joules per 10 seconds. Bam. Oh, we are speeding up. Would you look at that? All of a sudden, we're getting somewhere. And I'm really liking this. And clicking seems to be getting me more than I was expecting earlier. I like it. So, what's this do? Mess with the kinetic generator's internals for 3 joules per cycle. Okay, that sounds excellent. Let's skip the repair solar panel real quick, and bam, all of a sudden, yes, this thing is bigger. Cool. Okay, so we're going to need to get some upgrades going on here, so let's go ahead and do that. Because these are large. Oh, hey, he said stuff. Panels looking presentable, 3 watts per 10 seconds. The kinetic generator now gives you 3 watts every time you press it. Welcome to Value Town. I like Value Town. I'm a fan of Value Town. We're still in the clicker section, though. When do I get to my automated section? Solar ambient. Solar panels reduce 0.5% in shadow through ambient light. Okay, so we really want that. That's something we want. So we still don't know what that is. Can't afford it. Okay, we're just going to keep on clicking as we kind of pass through the dark. So my potato's still giving me stuff. Digging my potato. References, you know. Okay, the solar panels are back online. Let's go ahead and keep on repairing them. We're kind of gaining energy fast. We're up to 12 per second. Still have no idea what our orbiting mass is. That's probably not for the best. Okay, we still need an awful lot of energy to be able to do basically anything right now. I want Sputnik. I don't even know how much energy it's going to give me. I cannot wait until these things are, like, firing on all cylinders. Like, that's going to be awesome. And I'm not going to bat as fast as I can. I really am. We're getting there. There's usually, like, this ideal way to build when it comes to stuff like this. But I usually just build whatever I can repair first. It's not the ideal way to do it, but it makes it feel like I'm actually getting stuff done. I like getting stuff done. Man, we're going to have to get this 680. Should we just wait up and just get 680? Like, it's not going to take that long. Let's just wait and get 680. Let's do that, because it's right around the corner. Okay, Pro Potato. Modified Spud for planetary harvesting. 8 joules per second. 1.5 in free fall. Let's do it. Probe launched. Good night, sweet potato. Okay. We have a potato in free fall. I have no idea. So do we lose it when it hits the sun? Yes. Probe potato lost. Data gained. Data is stored in factoid area in top left. So orbiting mass, no idea. We used 1 probe potato. Okay, so that kind of... I'm not sure I want to use the probe potato yet. And the reason I say that is that is a loss for me. And I don't think we got all those joules back. Like, that's my guess, is that we didn't get everything back. And so it may not be worth it until we are, you know, kicking on all cylinders, you know? That being said, I don't have much of a choice. We have to do it at some point. Oh, we're about to lose all of our energy. No! And there comes the darkness. At least it's not pitch black, right? Right? Yeah. Oh. I should be clicking on this. I mean, we're getting close to a point where we gotta launch probe potatoes anyways. Come on, you. I feel like I've gotten into like a decent level of stuff in 13 minutes. I'm wondering how long the full game is. Because it does say, like, it is meant to be kind of a shorter game. Okay, let's launch our second probe potato. Come on. We can do it. And lunch! Probe launch. Challenger is a go. Okay. I really hope not. I wonder if there's a better way to launch them. I might as well just launch the other one, right? Like, since we're gonna be here anyways. Just let that land real quick. Potato lost, data gained, and we'll launch another one. Our little errand comet. Okay. So I don't know if there's like an ideal time to launch them so they last as long as possible. Our potatoes are getting baked in the thick atmosphere. Foil heat shields should keep them cozy. Check the idea listers. Rather than foil stop them burning, perhaps add some Lee and parents. Potato lost. Develop foil heat shields using the idea lister to save them. Okay. So all potatoes are now foil wrapped to withstand re-entry heat in the odd fan-assisted oven. Okay, so my understanding on that is that we will not actually lose the probe potatoes now. So we can make them and keep them. Is that correct? Orbiting mass, no idea. Atmosphere thick. Okay, we'll launch one of those. Now, is it just me, or did we get pushed out a little bit when I did that? Is that correct? I don't know. I know I want to make some more pro potatoes. Okay. So we didn't actually... Pro potato landed successfully. This place looks familiar. Get us more probes. Let's investigate. Okay, I can make more probes. I can absolutely make more probes. That is a thing that I can do. And thud and new probe. Potato roots. Okay, what the hell? Does it... Oh, does this thing actually... Oh, wow! It is actually a 3D representation. I didn't realize that. I feel kind of dumb. Like, it actually has, like, this 3D orbit thing that's actually kind of neat. I mean, naturally, I'm building or repairing solar panels when we cannot get any ability out of them. But, hey, it'll be useful eventually. Look at this, firing on all cylinders. Check that out. So we need 2,600 joules to get solar ambience, and that's a really basic upgrade. I'm not really 100% sure how I feel about that one. I think we're gonna build straight up to another pro potato. I keep on forgetting to look to see if I'm actually getting pushed away from the planet when I launch a potato. Up to year 5. So I guess my assumption would be that at some point, like, I will know more from more probes. I guess. Like, we could just let it sit. Like, I don't think my clicking is really helping us all that much. And we need, to get way up here to be able to make clicking really worth it again. Oh, we got a new pro potato coming in. Lunch! I will never stop loving that joke. I forgot to look again. Damn it. It might have something to do with how my mouse is moving too, because the planet responds. It's like what direction I have my mouse in. It's actually more worth it to get a pro potato. Okay, no, it does not push us out. Okay. Good to know. So we should probably pick up solar ambience once we hit 2,600. Probably a good idea. I mean, it's not that huge of a thing for us, just because we're in the shadow of the planet so rarely. I say as I click rapidly, trying to hit there before we actually hit the shadow of the planet. There we go. Bam. Solar panels now generate power in the planet's shadow from ambient light. So we do still lose some loss. But now we actually gain something. Well, we are kind of in that between phase where we're waiting for the next major thing to happen in a clicker game. Get 94.3 per second. So we're going to need 80 seconds to get the Mars Pipers. That might be worth it, though, because we're getting... Let's see, 64 just from the Mars Pipers. Sorry, 64 from the Pro Potatoes. So the Mars Pipers would be kind of a huge deal. But on the other hand, that is 8,000 joules. We may want to hold off on that until we can get that a lot easier. We need this. Yeah, I think it's better to get the Pro Potatoes right now. Because that's 8 joules per second, and then instead of like this would have to be 8,000 per to make the regular potatoes worth it. I mean, you'll get there eventually. But then I'm going to have to have the Mars Pipers, and it's going to completely change the math. It's calming, though. Like, this is fairly soothing. It's kind of enjoyable to just be sitting here watching this screen. Watching my ever so slow orbit. So let's see. So right now we got 88 coming out of the Pro Potatoes. We're going to turn that into what is that, about 264? It's going to be pretty nice. It's going to be a pretty good upgrade. The other question is, though, in a lot of games, once you hit certain thresholds, you get an upgrade. Now, typically, I usually see that start at, like, 10, which we didn't see. So I don't know if that's actually a thing that happened in this one. But I guess the question I got to ask myself is, do I want to go to, like, 50 with the repair soul panels? And see if that does it. Or do I just want to, you know, wait and just ooh. That's a pretty big upgrade. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm honestly like not that sure how much clicking is actually helping me anymore. There are those of you who really know clickers very well who are sitting there going, nah, you're doing it wrong. You're not doing it in an optimal manner. It's like, I'm doing all I can. I apologize. I'm sorry. We're doing well, though. Like, so we're at about 24 minutes. We're building quick. I am actually, like, moderately curious how long this goes. You know? Oh, bam. Even more energy per second. Part of me wants to start upgrading here. But again, I'll need to upgrade like twice more to make just a regular potato even worth it. And then this would have to be like 24,000 to make repairing solar panels worth it at all. I mean, that's how my mental math works. If that's not correct, because that's how I've always like done this stuff. If that's not correct, let me know. I might just be playing clickers wrong. Now, is my understanding... See, it's lighter over here, so that would tell me the sun would be over here. But so the shadow's over here, that means the sun's over here. I don't get it. Okay. Waiting for those Mars Pipers. We're going to see a very large increase in power when we do that. I'm not even trying to do math at this point. Like, my head is not there. There's 120 joules just from this. I think, right? Yeah? Yeah. So we're going to be doing that. They're going to be tripling that? Yeah, we're going to be tripling that. So 360 joules is going to be a huge upgrade. It's going to make Pro Potatoes even more worth it. All of a sudden, these are just not going to be worth it anymore. Here it comes. Get ready. That didn't work the way I thought it would. What? That's much better. No idea what kind of potato we had before. Not even sure it was a potato, if I'm honest. Potato power gain. Oh, it's for potatoes, not for potatoes. Regular potatoes. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. Still. That makes regular potatoes worth it now. For a bit. So, yeah, we should, let's see. So, as long as this is below 3K, we should be getting this. Because I think that's what makes that worth it. No, damn it, we're in the shadow. Not that it doesn't matter. We don't lose very much. I wish it kind of told you, like, is there a setting that will tell me? Oh, I can do spacebar for this? I could, but that's really loud. We don't want to do that. I really want this to hit what's the word? 50. On the off chance that it actually gives me anything. I don't think it will, but I really want to get this. Just not speeding that up. Like, we're only getting, I forget what it said we're getting now. We're getting like 1 joule per click. No, it's 3. Sorry, it's 3 joules per click. But I don't know how fast I click to make it worth it, you know? It's just gonna have a certain amount that once you click at a certain rate, it's like, okay, it doesn't get any better. I can't help but really appreciate the visuals in this game. Like, they're so simple, but it's got this really lovely look to it. It's so simple, but at the same time, you get this really good idea what the hell we're doing. That's a lot of joules. Like, I don't know if I should just let it sit. You know? That wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about the rate of progress here, though. I mean, that's the big question. Because I could just let it sit, and we could get whatever this is. Which at this point is probably a good idea, because it would also probably advance the story a little bit, which is also kind of important to me. So I want to kind of see where the game wants to go from here. Like this side of the planet's completely like we've got it saturated. Sputnik, of course. 42 joules per second. Okay, that seems worth it. Let's get that. Absolutely want that. Bam. Okay, so that should speed us up a little bit. So I guess that's just going to orbit with me, which is neat. Like, how much do I want another one of those, you know? But that's pretty reasonable. Like, that is a reasonable upgrade. We're not going to be seeing any upgrades for that in quite some time, but... Oh, man. That thing is orbiting fast. It seriously feels like I am so much further away from the planet right now. Oh, do we have, like, an elliptical orbit or something and I completely missed it? Because this looks like... This thing's orbit's really weird, too. What did I just see? What just got it? Okay, again, spark lifter. Spark fire. Large power gains if used effectively, plus 1 temp power gain per spark hit. Okay, that's a little bit more worth it. So that means if I just keep on clicking it, we get huge bonuses. So that would make it worth it to click. Right now, it's not worth it to click. Well, I will tell you what, guys. I'm kind of enjoying this, and I got nothing better to do right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right here. I will catch you guys in a little bit, and I'll catch you guys next time. And we'll just kind of continue to kind of explore Spaceplan and kind of see where things go. It's going to be fun. I'll see you in a bit.